get some new members for you, hopefully. Now, to start, I'd like to introduce the people on my left, starting with Pat Donovan, who is the current president. Sitting next to her is Carrie Myers.
No.
Oh, good heavens. Bernie. Sorry, I'm reading my list here, not thinking. Bernie Harrington, who is the treasurer. Welcome.
Thank you.
Carrie on the extreme right, Carrie Myers is the vice president, and Marie Wallace. Most of you know Marie in town, who's ever present at voting events. She was a founding member of the League. I'd like to mention that. She's been past president several times and right now serves as secretary. So thank you all very much for coming. And now I think what we need to hear about is something from Carrie about, Bernie, please tell us what you're doing. I know you're treasurer, but you have lots of other interests, and you were telling me this morning something about the Observer Corps, but please
Well, one of the other things the League has done is that all leagues throughout the nation have it is an education fund. And about a year and a half ago, one of our members got Mary Higgins Clark to come to Litchfield and do a speech and a presentation of her new book. And we charged a tax-deductible amount. We set up an education fund for that, and we give out scholarships to at least five high schools in the area. We've given money for Up Close, which is a program in Washington where the student goes down and meets with his congressman, actually goes to the House of Representatives and sees what's going on. For the International Luncheon, we're planning to invite students from 3 of the schools in the area, and we'll pay for the luncheon, but just get them interested in seeing and hearing what the captain might want to say about Afghanistan, Pakistan, and the whole area out there.
Well, we did speak earlier today, and I had mentioned that these events and encouraging young people and high school students really can make an impression, may or may not grab someone at the moment, but it's amazing how people will say, well, I heard a lecture when I was in high school, and this really taught me something.
Even for our debates, we've invited students to be the ones to pick up the questions, to be timers for the debate, so they actually see an actual
wonderful.
What goes on.
Yes.
They're excellent. They pick up things very quickly.
Yeah, they're better than us.
On one debate, I said this thing about working, and they went, it was on the wrong setting. Handed it back, so I said, thank God you're here, because the rest of us are fiddling with a timing device. They were really good, but it was good to get them back.
A certain age, our genes turn off or whatever, but that's all right, let them do it. I know they do it better. But getting to young people, I think that is extremely important, and they don't need to be texting themselves or watching the latest songs or movies or whatever, but this is so important, and they are interested. I think young people really are interested, and it depends on how things are presented to them, of course. It's like teaching history, when people just used to be memorizing dates, and it used to seem so boring, but now I look at history and it's so fascinating, and that's the kind of, well, I guess, inspiration that you do provide by involving young people. Now, you were also saying, you told me this morning about the Observer Corps.
That's another program that the League has, which encourages members and even non-members to start attending government meetings in their area and make reports about the meetings. You don't participate in the meeting, you don't ask questions in the meeting, you simply record who's attending, do they look like they actually prepared for the meeting, and just comments as to what the subject matter of the meetings are. Now, I've been going to the Litchfield Hills Council of Elected Officials meeting since last October, and I'm gradually beginning to understand what their function is, and each of these regions was set up by the state, and I think the Litchfield Hills group is going to merge with another group, so the northwest corner will now have 20 towns operating as a council, and hopefully have better influence in terms of allocating resources for the needs of this area. But it's getting that information back out to the people. we will publish these things on our website, and also we give it out to our members so that they have some idea of what's happening at these meetings.
Well, that's really very important, and I think that fills a void that people, now have a place to go, as you say, for information.